How many cups of water do you drink a day? 2, 3, maybe 4? Do you know that the main reason a person gets hungry at night is because they are actually thirsty, not really hungry? According to Michael Coman from the Cafe Hydrate, dehydration causes people to be less able to perform at their highest peak, which causes them to gain weight and get food cravings. To be healthy and active, an average human being needs to intake about 8 cups of water a day. It doesn't have to be through liquids. It can also be through food. Many foods have a lot of liquids in them also. When I was in junior high, I played a lot of sports. I didn't really drink enough water, so I lost a lot more than what I took in. I didn't really notice my body growing weaker until I blacked out one day at the fair. I was standing in the line and all of a sudden I felt really nauseous. The next thing I knew, I was crouched down on the floor, resting my head against the fence. I had fainted from lack of water, and standing in the hot sun didn't help. When it's hot outside, the body can go up to losing 2 quarts of water per hour. After that incident, I started to get blackouts when I made any sudden movement, such as jumping off the bed. I went to the doctor for a checkup, and she said that I was chronically dehydrated because I was losing more water than I was gaining. She put me on a strict water diet, and after a month of drinking water constantly, I became stronger, faster, and healthier. There are so many beneficial factors to drinking water. The All About Water website had stated that once a person starts to feel thirsty, their body has automatically lost 1% of the total water amount. It doesn't sound like a lot at first, but if you think about it, think about how many times you feel thirsty a day. The numbers add up. The Mayo Clinic also stated that we also lose water through our breath, perspiration, urination, and bowel movements. Losing all this water drains our energy and makes us tired. That's why a person starts to feel lazy and weak. Water does so much more than just give us energy. It is also the main factor that helps you survive. An average human being can go weeks without food, but more than 7 days without water can kill a person. Howard Perlman, a former scientist from the USGS Water Science School, studied how much water is in the human body. According to him, our brain is composed of 70% water. Our lungs are almost 90% water. This means that lack of water will affect our breathing and most likely escalating to having asthma problems. Lean muscle tissue has about 75% water, body fat contains 10% water, and bone has 22% water. Our blood is about 83% water. That's what helps us digest the food that we eat, transport our waste, and control our body temperature. Altogether, 60% of our body is made up of water. Perlman also stated that every day an average person must replace 2.4 liters of water. It doesn't matter if it is through food or through drinking. Jeffrey Utz was a neuroscientist who studied pediatrics at the Allegheny University. He stated that people have different percentages of their bodies made up of water. Some have more than average and some have less. Babies have the most water in them. 75% of their body is water, but after the first year, it drops down to 65%. Men have about 60% of their body made up of water. Lean tissue contains more water than fat, which means that women's bodies contain about 55% water. Water also helps a person from getting sick or having an illness. Drinking water at the correct time maximizes its effectiveness on the human body. Drinking 2 glasses of water after waking up in the morning helps activate internal organs. It also helps stimulate peristalsis and lower blood concentration and boost blood circulation. Drinking a glass of water 30 minutes before a meal can help prepare the digestive system to absorb nutrients better. It is not very healthy to drink water 30 minutes after a meal because it can affect the digestion. During the day, possibly in the afternoon, drinking 2 cups of water can refresh the body and the mind. It can also lower blood pressure. The body consumes water while the person is sleeping, which causes him or her to feel thirsty in the morning. Drinking some water an hour before sleep can help replenish any water lost during the night. It can also help avoid getting a heart attack or a stroke. Water can help cure many diseases if taken at the right amount at the right time. It can help cure high blood pressure, gastric disease, diabetes, constipation, and possibly cancer. Think about how many people have one or several diseases. All it takes is drinking more water here and there. Once you feel thirsty, take a drink. Don't lose more water than what you already have by not fulfilling your body's needs. In return, you will have more energy to do tasks. Remember, 60% of the body is water, so you have to drink a lot to stay healthy and active. If you drink enough water, the chance you have of getting sick will become slim to almost none. So why not improve your chances of a healthier lifestyle? When I started drinking more water, I was faster and stronger when I played sports. I wasn't nearly as tired, and I had a lot more energy. Every now and then I get out of my habit of drinking water, so I can't expect anyone to always be consistent with the amount of water they drink. But drinking water can and will help a person in the long run, and me knowing this has helped me become healthier. Don't you want a chance to have a long and healthy active life? It all starts with picking up a glass and taking the first gulp of water. What would you do?